Hi everyone, welcome back to Alice's Crochet Corner. Today we're making this beginner-friendly mesh drawstring bag that works up quickly and is really practical for everyday use. You will also be able to adjust the pattern so you can make a bag of any size. For materials, I used 1 skein of cotton blend yarn. With that, I used a 4.5mm crochet hook, a darning needle, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. We will start by creating the width of our drawstring bag. First we'll create a slip knot. How I like to do mine is I twist my yarn to form a loop and grab the tail end of the yarn and pull through that loop. Insert our hook and pull tight. And I'll show you just one more time. First I twist my yarn to form a loop. Grab the tail end of the yarn and pull through that loop. Insert our hook and pull tight. Next we will be chaining the width for our bag. For me, I will be chaining 38, but feel free to adjust the number of chains as you need for the size that you like. To do a chain, we wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through that slip knot. And that is 1 chain. That's 2, 3, and I am just going to keep going until I have reached 38 chains. I have chained 38. This will be quite similar to the size for the width of my bag. Free to do more or less chains as you need, as long as it ends in an even number. After we are happy with the width, we are going to go ahead and do 4 more chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Afterwards, we will work a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So we don't count the chain on the hook. So this is our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chain. To do a double crochet, you wrap your yarn around your hook once, insert it into that 4th chain. Grab our yarn at the back and pull up a loop. Wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through 2 loops. Wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through the remaining 2 loops. So that is our first double crochet done. After we do our double crochet, we chain 1. We skip the next chain and work a double crochet into the chain after to create the mesh pattern. So again, we wrap our yarn around our hook once, insert our hook into that chain, grab our yarn at the back and pull up a loop, wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through 2 loops, and wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through the remaining 2 loops. After we do a double crochet, again we chain 1, we skip the next chain and work a double crochet into the chain after. We chain 1, skip the next chain and work a double crochet into the chain after. Chain 1. And so we will repeat that all the way until the very end, and I'll meet you when I'm done. I've worked the pattern along the chains and we are now up to the very last chain. In this very last chain, we are going to do a double crochet and a chain 1 a total of 3 times. So in this last chain, I'm going to first do the double crochet. Chain 1, and then I will do a double crochet again in that same last chain, and then I chain 1, and one last time I do a double crochet in that very last chain, and I chain 1. And what you can see is that by doing that, I have started to create the base for our drawstring bag. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and work on the other side and work into the underlying chains. And we will follow the mesh pattern that has been created on this side. So underneath this double crochet, we're going to work into that underlying chain. And again, I am doing a double crochet into that chain. Chain 1. Skip the next chain and again work into the underlying chain underneath this double crochet. Chaining 1. And so you can see I am making sure that the double crochet that we have from the last row, in this row we have it facing directly opposite each other so that it has this straight line. And so I am going to repeat this pattern all the way until we have reached the very end, and I'll meet you when I'm done. When we have reached the end, we are going to do a double crochet and the chain 1 into that very last chain. We do it just one time, and then we end this round by doing a slip stitch into that third chain. So this is our first, second and third chain, and to do a slip stitch we insert our hook into that chain, we grab our yarn at the back and pull through and pull through again. And what you can see is that the curve for the base of our bag for both sides look exactly the same. So we have now finished working on the base of our bag, and from here on we are going to be working on the body. The pattern for the body is going to be exactly the same, and it's going to repeat for each round. To do so, we always start by chaining 4. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the 4 chains counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. So after we have done that, we will work a double crochet right above the one that we've done in the last round. And then we chain 1. We skip the next chain and work a double crochet right above the one from the last round. So we are repeating and following the mesh pattern that we've done for the base of our bag. So again, I've chained 1 and I'm now skipping the next chain and working a double crochet into that stitch, chain 1, and I am repeating this. And so what we do from here on is we'll continue to follow the mesh pattern all the way around the base of our bag, and I'll meet you when we are back at where we've started. I've worked the mesh pattern all the way around the base of the bag, and we are now back at where we have started. And as you remember, we chain 4 at the start of each round. So to end this round, we will do a slip stitch into the third chain. So you can see this is our first, second and third chain. We'll insert our hook into that chain, Grab our yarn at the back and pull through again. And as you can see, we have now done the first round for the body of our bag. So the pattern from here on is going to be exactly the same as what I've just shown you, but I'll show you one more time. We always start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we work a double crochet right above the one from the last round. After each double crochet, we chain 1, we skip the next chain and work a double crochet into the stitch after. We chain 1, skip the next chain and work a double crochet into the stitch after. Chain 1 and continue. And you can see that I am working the double crochet right above the ones from the prior round, and it creates that really nice mesh look. And so I will repeat that all the way around our bag, and I'll meet you when we are back at where we've started. I've worked the mesh pattern all the way around the bag again, and we are now back at where we have started. To end each round, we do a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So this is our 1st, 2nd and 3rd chain. We insert our hook, grab our yarn and pull through again. And so right now you can see that we have done the first round, which is the base of our bag, and 2 rounds of the body of the bag. And so I am going to repeat exactly what I have shown you for the last 2 rounds until I have reached a size that I am happy with for my bag. I finished working on the body of the drawstring bag, and for size reference we're looking at about 24 centimeters in length. Feel free to do more rounds if you prefer a bigger bag. Once we are happy with the size, we can chain 1, leave some yarn left at the end and cut it, and we'll weave this through, and then we're going to weave in this end. Grabbing out our darning needle, we'll weave in our ends through the inside of the bag. I'm just going down in one direction. And then I change directions following the mesh pattern. And then going back down again. And then through the side. And then once I'm happy with it, I like to tie a little knot. And I'll do it one more time. And I grab our scissors and cut it close to the bag, being careful not to cut the bag. And there we have it. Once we are finished weaving in the ends, we can go ahead and start making the drawstring. When we make our drawstring, we want to chain a length that can wrap around our bag, front and back, just like this, and have a little bit left in the end. And we will be making 2 of these drawstrings. So I've just made one so that you can picture what the length should look like, and I'm going to show you how to make the second one. To make our drawstring, we first create a slip knot. So again, we twist our yarn to form a loop and pull the tail end of the yarn through that loop, insert our hook and pull tight. And now we will be chaining the length for our drawstring, and just like I've shown you, we want the drawstring to be able to wrap around the bag front and back. So for me, I know that I need to chain at 96. So again, to do a chain, I'm just wrapping my yarn around my hook and pulling through that slip knot, creating that little V. And I'm going to go ahead and chain 96, but you will have to adjust your chains for the length that you need. After you have finished chaining the length for your drawstring, we can grab our scissors, cut our yarn, and weave through and pull tight. Now we will work on weaving our drawstring through the top of our bag. So I'm going to work it through the top row. Now we will start on the right hand side, and we want the drawstring to start and end at the same spot. I'm going to weave it through the sides, underneath 2 double crochet, like this. And then afterwards I'm going to go over 2 double crochets. And then I'm going to go under 2 double crochets. And then over 2 double crochet. So you can see that I am just doing a under over motion over 2 double crochet, and I'm going to repeat that all the way around the top, and I will meet you back when we are where we've started. I have weaved the drawstring along the top, and you can see right now that as we pull it, our drawstring bag closes nicely. But I want to weave in the drawstring on the other side as well, because I like having 2 to weave at the top. Before we weave in the second drawstring, to tie the drawstring together, how I like to do mine is I twist my yarn to again create a little knot. But before I pull it tight, I just want to position it so that it is as close to the slip knot that we did at the start of our drawstring. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pull it tight. To leave some length at the end. With the second drawstring, I am going to repeat what we did for the first drawstring, but we will start on the other side. And what we want to do is follow the path that's been set for us with the first drawstring. So what I mean by that is, see how with the first drawstring, we have gone underneath the 2 double crochet on the left hand side. We're going to follow that. And then the next 2 double crochet stitches, we go over it. So we do the same thing. And so you can see that it creates this really nice and neat look as we follow the path that's been set. So we've gone under, we're going over, and then now we go under again. And then we go over the 2 and then under the 2. So I am going to repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you when we are back at where we've started. I have weaved the drawstring around the front and the back, and we are now back at where we've started, and we do what we've just done with this drawstring where we tie it together. And that is how you make this mesh drawstring bag. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and most importantly, enjoy using your new bag. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more future crochet projects. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.